Have you ever imagined losing the love of your life? Not to illness, not to an accident, but because of a government's mistake? This is the heartbreaking story of Kilmar Armando Ábrego García, a husband, a father of 3, a hardworking man who lived in Maryland for over 14 years, until one day he was ripped away from his family and deported. Not for committing a crime, not for breaking the law, but because of what officials coldly called an administrative error. Jennifer Stefania Vasquez Sura, Kilmar's wife, remembers that moment like a nightmare. Kilmar had just picked up their 5-year-old son, a little boy with autism, when ICE agents surrounded him. Right there, in front of his child, he was handcuffed. His last words to Jennifer were, "If you are strong, I'll be strong." Jennifer later said through tears, "In the blink of an eye, our children lost their father, and I lost the love of my life." But here's the shocking part. Back in 2019, a judge had already protected Kilmar from deportation. The accusations against him were dismissed. He had the right to live legally in the United States. And yet, the Trump administration admitted in court that Kilmar was deported by mistake, an error, or something much darker. Activist Lydia Walter Rodriguez said it best. Destroying a family is not an administrative error. There is nothing accidental about disappearing a man into a Salvadoran prison. Today, Kilmar is locked inside Sacote, El Salvador's infamous mega prison. And the US government now says they cannot bring him back. His children are devastated. His 10-year-old daughter even wrote on her tablet that she wished she could trade places with him. Imagine that. A little girl willing to take her father's place in a prison. Union leaders and community members are rallying. Michael Coleman, CEO of the Smart Metalworkers Union, said, "Imagine if this happened to your father, your spouse, your friend. Deported without due process. The very foundation this country was built on." Local officials call it intentional. And Jennifer? She goes to bed every night in an empty home and wakes up to the same nightmare. "That nightmare," she says, "has become my reality." Now, Kilmar's case has reached the highest courts. Judges, even at the Supreme Court, ruled he was deported in error. But politics, accusations, and international pressure are standing in the way. So the question remains, will America correct this injustice? Or will one family remain broken forever by what they call an error? What do you think? Was this truly a mistake, or something far more deliberate? Backhand index pointing right. If this story touched you, don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more powerful stories, and let us know in the comments. Should Kilmar be brought back home? Because sometimes, silence is the greatest injustice of all.